Welcome everybody. This is the Happy Spark Designer. My name is Annelise and I take you into a journey to rediscover yourself through self-development so you get back your happy spark. Our special guest today is Rahina. So Rahina, how are you? Thank you for being here.
I'm fine. Thank you, Annalise. My name is Rahina, and I work with an organization called Save the Children in Nigeria. I work as a gender equality advisor for the organization. Apart from that, I'm very passionate about women's work and girls' work. I'm very passionate about the development, self-development of women and girls, and anything around social justice that has to do with girls and women. Thank you, Annalise.
Thank you. I'm glad you will give at least short version of your expertise. Probably the audience might be very interested to know a little bit more about your work as well. So today we will focus on young women in developing countries. Part of self-development is exploring yourself to get to know you, who you are, in this case, as a woman. So the intent is to open discussion about certain topics like this one, and then who is out there listening, you can start your journey with some tools. So I would like to share something with you, Rahina, and with your audience, of course, but I would like your insights. Okay, so let me tell you first. This is from UNICEF. So, investing in girls' education transforms communities, countries, and the entire world. Girls who receive an education are less likely to marry young and more likely to live wealthy, productive lives. They earn higher incomes, participate in the decisions that most affect strengthens economies, and reduces inequality. It contributes to more stable, resilient societies that give all individuals, including boys and men, for the ones who are thinking, oh, we are just talking about women, the opportunities to fulfill their potential, in other words. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. The more opportunities you give to girls, the more opportunities you give to young girls, the more opportunities you're opening for them to be able to live a resilient life. And unfortunately, those opportunities are not very much available for young girls, especially when you look at developing countries. But then some of the work that UNICEF is doing, the same thing with what Save the Children is doing, is about giving that opportunity, empowering those girls, providing them with choices to be able to take those opportunities and open up their potentials to be able to have a voice, to be able to be resilient, to be able to live a life that is unique to them, their needs, that serves their needs. So yes, the more opportunities you provide, the more opportunities young girls will have to be their potential self, to be the full person they want to be.
Yeah, and part of education, I think, is also self-development. What I mean is more into the individual development, that most of the time you don't acquire that at home, probably because your parents didn't get it either. And what I think is that education overall should emphasize a lot that, be it at schools, be it at churches, be it at institutions, universities, overall institutions that could include that, which is part of human being development, right? Like development of human being. It's holistic as well. What do you think about self-development being introduced for young women as a possibility, or do you know already that there are some projects close to you that, or you might know where you live, or like with some, I mean, you might probably have a lot of projects, share projects with other institutions, people?
No, Annalise, you said something very important in the beginning of the conversation, where you said that their parents don't even know that exists. that opportunity was never shared with their parents, so their parents don't even know how to share that with their children. Lots of the projects we are working on doesn't usually have self-development. Yes, it has empowerment, it has information, it has all of that, but then when you go deeper into looking at self-development, understanding that conscious and spiritual part of people, developing that part, most projects do not go into that, because not many people understand that. Not many people understand the benefit of self-development. When you talk about their parents not knowing, I'll give you an example. The project I'm currently working in had to do some videos in the community. And so some of the videos we're shooting has to do with talking to parents about encouraging their kids, and about talking to their kids about their hopes and their dreams. And it was amazing. It was amazing talking to these people in the community. When you talk to them, that they've forgotten hopes and dreams exist completely. That is not part of the conversation they have with their children. It's not even part of the conversation they have with themselves. There was nothing like hopes and dreams anymore in their conversation. The only conversation was how to survive, how to move from one day to the next day. And it amazed me, because for me, I take self-development very important. If I'm not able to talk about my hopes and dreams, then how can I talk about hopes and dreams with somebody else? And I remember trying to fish out from a woman what was her hopes and dreams when she was younger. And believe me, Annalise, it took up to like 30 minutes of having a conversation with her for her to be able to remember, oh, as a child, I remember I had hopes, I had dreams. And then that was taken away from me when they gave me out to marriage at the age of 15. So all of that hopes and dreams were lost. I forgot it completely. My life changed. Responsibilities of the family, responsibilities of taking care of my husband, my children became my hopes and dreams. And now I'm married, I have children that are of that age. But I never remembered to discuss that with them, because I never had the chance of mine, and I never knew it could happen. So I never discussed it with them. And even for the children, because their parents never discussed that with them. There was nothing like hopes and dreams. There was nothing. It was just a life. They were just living. We're just living from day to day, day to day. Whatever happens, okay, that is it. But there was no hope, and there was no dream. There was no ambition. There was no opportunity for something better. So you can imagine, if the parents have it, they can give it. And then programs do not understand the importance of self-development. They do not understand that once a person is able to develop from within and understand what he or she wants from within, then it makes it easy for any other thing to come. So it's all about service provision. It's all about what they can provide at that moment and move on. Not about spending more to be able to develop somebody from within.
Yeah, which is so essential. Of course, I know you know this, because you say you have been working on yourself as well. But this is so essential, as when you are the child, you are still into that stage of wonder, and you absorb all that information and you take it as truthful. So how about those cases where you get some wrong stories or misconceptions about life that would affect negatively in the development through your life? So this is also about building your self-esteem as an individual. And many children, they don't have that. They don't learn that. As we were saying, the parents didn't have that. It's like a cycle, right? Generation through generation, they don't have it. They are not aware of that. So that affects the whole community, and from community to countries, and the whole global village, if you could say. And yes, please.
For girls, especially for women. You grow up as a young girl with no belief in yourself, because you've been told many times that girls are not supposed to do this, girls are not supposed to be like this, girls are not supposed to do that. And you grow up with that belief, putting your potentials down, diminishing who you are because you've been told you can't be that. And unfortunately, you go into the community with that, diminishing what you can give to that community. And then you have children, and in that children, you reduce that too. So the cycle keeps going on and on and on, where our potentials, it's reduced. And what we can give to the society is reduced because we've been told we cannot do it. Whereas we can do it even better than doing it, actually, if given the chance.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
No, I love your passion when you're talking about this subject. Individuals like us, we have also responsibility of what happens in this world, mainly for young women and also for young men, right? Boys and girls. They are the future. And we as adults, we are not even aware of what is self-development. Not all of us, we know. So you were mentioning something very important. If you don't have goals and dreams in your life, where are you heading? Where are you heading? Is it just day by day living for what reason, right? It's just very important to really dig within and find out who you are first, not just being a replica or a copycat of somebody else. We all have
absolutely
passions, abilities, skills, qualities. We are all unique. And so there is a reason why we are different. This is because we have to develop all these, manifest and use all these features, if you could say, right? Features overall of our uniqueness, right? And bring it to the world. Do something not only good for you, but also for the rest, and show the path to others as well. Say, hey, this might be hard, but I'm going to be myself. I have taken some time to find out who I am, and now I'm ready. So other people might see that and say, well, I would like to do that too. How do I do that? Unfortunately, many institutions worldwide, they don't take responsibility of that. They talk about education, but the education is university level, which is academia. We need academia, but that's not all. Education
That's not education. Absolutely. Education covers everything. It's about the whole way. It's all about you. It's about finding out deep inside, who are you? What do you want to give to this world? What are you here to give? What do you want to be remembered for? Bringing those things out at an early age on our children, making them understand that they are unique, they are amazing, they are beautiful, and they are here to give something to the world. Unfortunately, that gets lost in the academia. Nothing like that comes up. Yes, and you end up bringing up children that have no spiritual connection to themselves. Absolutely, there's nothing, there's no connection, there's no empathy there's for themselves, there's nothing in here. And that is the most important education for me. Many of us probably found out this quite, I wouldn't say late, because it's never too late. I started self-development, I think like 10 years back. That's when I realized, I am more than what I am. I need to find out more about me. I am divine and I am amazing. Who am I? And that's when the journey started. And for me, it's been amazing. There's been a lot of hitches because yes, you are different. You turn out to be different. You turn out to ask questions that are more in-depth, questions that are not at the surface. Yeah. But then, yes, it has opened my eyes. It has broadened my horizon. It has made me to be talking with someone like you right now. It's all on the path of self-development.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's very easy to talk with you about this because we have a similar background, professionally talking. And I have my background is in humanitarian work, and you are in gender inequality and all these important topics. So we know that there is something that is not working, and if we see the institutions that represent, I don't want to mention names because it's not the point. Here it's more to empower, to share positive energy, and just trying to spark that smile in people and say, hey, maybe I should help these young women through a project. This encouragement that you could spark in somebody who is willing to help others as well, because that's part of self-development. It's not only about digging, only digging, finding the information or the wisdom, you could say, but it's also to take it out, to manifest, to develop, right? So thank you very much for that, because that's your expertise. There is no other person that could say that better than you, as far as I know. So I consider myself lucky for having you and discussing all these topics.